So the way this project looked is we went into schools and we pitched this idea for us taking a group of 30 Year 9s from across a range of schools across the West Midlands to Berlin for a week. So this project came about as last year we took groups of students to London on Cultural Capital Days, and we realised that students had never really been out of the local area before, never been on a train, never been on a tube, never had an opportunity to meet students outside of their school groups. So we just thought it's really important to kind of develop those skills that they need when they're kind of meeting new people, and confidence to kind of progress and go further. Our target and our approach in our project is really about encouraging students to go into higher education.
I applied to go on the Explore Berlin trip because I wanted to experience new things, and when I'm older I was thinking about going to university in a different country.
I've never been out of the country and it's like a new thing for me, so I wanted to try it.
I applied to go on this trip for the education purposes and also for the experience.
It's something that I've never experienced before. It's once in a lifetime opportunity.
Explore different cultures, never been abroad, and for fun and meet other people. I'm really excited about the plane ride, even though I'm scared of it at the same time. My mum's even told me to get a picture of the clouds as you go past them.
It sounded like a really good idea, and I wanted to see what studying abroad looked like.
The focus was always around this idea of studying abroad and exchange, but much more than that, we wanted to fill it with experiences and cultural experiences that would really benefit the students. So from a walking tour learning about the history of Berlin and Germany, to a street art walking tour learning about a very alternative modern side of Berlin that perhaps they hadn't considered before. We took them to bowling, we took them to ice skating, we took them to some nice restaurants where they ate food that was familiar, and that was important. But we also, I think, challenged them a bit in what they would experience. So the day at the university was a brilliant way for them to see something that was a real behind-the-scenes opportunity. If they had gone on a trip with family, friends to Berlin in the future, you would never get that real insight into Humboldt University and the academics and an idea of sort of the study and Erasmus programs over there. They also did brilliant things like going to the zoo, going to a big chocolate shop, going up the TV tower. It was a very fun and full-packed 3 days.
The plane ride was a lot different to what I expected. I was expecting it to be like a car, and it wasn't. It was like a rocket, really. It was just amazing.
It was really exciting, like doing new things with new people like that you've never met before. I think it was a wonderful experience.
My favourite part of the trip was the surroundings, and went on those walking tours and went on the trains and went ice skating and bowling.
I went a street art tour and it was just unbelievable. It was just like one of the best spray paintings I've ever seen.
I don't know, it's different, it's not what you expect. Very colourful, a lot of deep messages in it. You always expect Berlin to be, you know, or Germany about the war, but we learnt that it's a lot more than that.
I've taken things for granted in terms of the ability and ease to have a passport. Through the course of this project, we have struggled to get some students' passports. We have really fought to find the documents needed and the right paperwork to be able to get them to travel. It's not a given, it's a novelty, it's something that you should be grateful for. A situation and an opportunity like this, it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I think that what can be taken away from this project is huge. These are 30 young people from around Birmingham who were incredibly easy to find. We had so many applications, and these students are so deserving, but their situations and their stories aren't unique.
Seeing the transformation between the students that we had on our first session when they arrived, they were all in their school groups, they didn't want to speak to each other, let alone speak to other people or speak to us, and then seeing that over the entire process of them just becoming more open with each other, and now we're in a situation where we can't actually get them to be quiet. They're always chatting, they're always sharing things, and it's lovely to see how open and how confident they've become, how much happier they feel about meeting new people and trying new things.
I've met so many young people who feel like they're on such a set track and they have such a clear idea of what they think their future's going to be, and in some ways they're quite limited. And through the course of this project I've just been amazed to see how many opportunities they've been opened up to, how their sort of horizons have broadened, how their confidence has grown in such a clear way from the start to the end of the project. And I just think that they now are considering university, higher education, study abroad, so many options that just previously not even entered their minds.
People don't even really think about going to university as a whole, especially from my school. Studying abroad is something I would think about in the future.
When I thought about the future, I didn't see much travelling, but now how I experienced a different culture that was different to mine, I'm interested in going to other countries.
Thanks for the trip, because it's just like nothing I've ever been before. Bigger experience, just like opened my eyes.
Sometimes I think I don't have the confidence, or like I don't have encouragement to actually be myself, but really I do.
I'm a bit more confident with other people, and it does go to show that just because they're from a different school, you're not like enemies.
Just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's been involved in this project, from the school coordinators to the staff, the wonderful, wonderful staff that came on the trip with us, to Humboldt University who hosted us for the day, and to the students themselves who have been excellent, mature and enthusiastic.